Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine. Hope you all are going through the study materials. Okay, so today we are near about to complete Leaving the Valley, this portion, and we have a few things left in the grammar time part. So today we will discuss on that part only. Okay, so there in the grammar time part we have one. Here you all can see, if you I want all of you to focus on the screen. Here you will find that the left column is it's written over here, but right column it's empty. Now why it is empty, you all will come to know when you will do the worksheet. So let us focus on this part. We are given certain things and we need to do certain things which we will do on the worksheet part. So for column A we find collective nouns. So we all know what is collective noun. Collective noun that refers to a group of people or animal or things, like, right? So here it is given herd, committee, flock, fleet. Understood? These are the examples of collective nouns. Now what you have to do on the right column, that you all will get in the worksheet part. I will be explaining the question first, then I will allow time for you all. You all will do the work, then you all will come back, then we will have a discussion, right? So let us focus on B, that is countable nouns. A countable noun is that noun which we can count, like apple, like ant, like animal, like humans, a person, like persons. So whatever we can count, that comes under countable noun. And uncountable, just the opposite, that we cannot count, we need to measure them, that comes under uncountable noun. As for example, it's given butter, we can say hair, we can say sugar, we can say salt. These things we can measure but we cannot count. Now let us come to D, that is a noun given as a gender, that is feminine. Feminine means, you all know, that is that categorize the female, right? It can be a woman, it can be a girl. Likewise masculine, it categorize a male, that is it can be a lion, it can be a stag, it can be a man. Okay, next comes common noun. It can be both, means it can be, with the word we cannot understand whether the person is a male one or female one, like teacher, friend, child. So this comes under common noun, common gender rather. Then comes neuter. Neuter, that is it's lifeless, means it doesn't have life. It can be object. Okay, so here, or it can be inanimate object. So here we find house, book, wood, like this, which is not having life. Understood? Now what we have to do on the right column, that is somehow we need to wait for that. Next comes compound nouns. What is a compound noun? A compound noun is made of two or more than two words. Okay, so when two words or more than two words, they are compiled together, then the meaning somehow changes with the actual meaning of the words specifically. Okay, now let us focus on the example, that is if we say breakfast. Now the word is break, then fast. Then break fast, break means it's a break, it's a, somehow we divide, when we divide it comes under break. Yes, we break that. And fast means it's in high speed, but when break and fast they come together, we find it in early in the morning, that is breakfast. So like this, the meaning changes when two words they are compiled together, two, and it can be sometime more than two. So when they are compiled together, they are called compound nouns. For example, here you all will find when a noun is added to a noun, as for example bed and room, it becomes bedroom. Adjective and noun, when they come together, full and moon, it becomes full moon. Noun and verb, that is sunrise. Next comes verb plus noun, that is search, light. Okay, now last section, that is pronunciation. Now, how to pronounce, how to utter a word. Okay, there we will find syllable. Now, what is a syllable? Syllable is a unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound with or without surrounding consonants. It can have consonant, it cannot have consonant, but it should have one vowel sound. Okay, now let us focus. It can be one syllable, two syllable, three syllable. Now, the word, we all know the difference between vowel and consonant. Yes, in order to utter one single word, we need to have a vowel on that particular word, otherwise we cannot utter it. Like the one syllable one, the. See, here we find vowel, and it's in a one stroke we can utter the word the, one, and. That's why they come under one syllable. Okay, now the words, to utter the word, if we need to go for two strokes, then it comes under two syllables, like enter, enter. Okay, collar, collar, ticket, tick it, like this. Three syllable. See, pleasantly. Now, pleasantly, this word, in order to utter this word, we need to pause where? First please, then and, then ly. Pleasantly. We need three stroke to utter this word. So, here we find three syllable. Okay. Chocolate. Okay. Chocolate. Shopkeeper. Okay. So, here the hyphen I have given in order to make you understand the stroke. Where to take a slight pause, then utter to the next segment of the same word. Okay. Now, I hope you all have understood so far I have discussed. Now, I want all of you to go through the study material first. Then, I want all of you to do the worksheet. Then come back. We will discuss the worksheet on the next part of this video. Okay, children, I hope you all have gone through the worksheet and you all have done the you all have gone through the study material and gone through the worksheet as well, and you all have done the worksheet. Now let us discuss the question answer part. So on the first, in question number 1, we were given a table where we were given some explanation regarding collective noun, and we were given certain words, and we need to somehow make specific the word that doesn't come under the group. So here we were given galaxy, fleet, stack, sleep, bouquet and army. So I have highlighted the word which doesn't come under collective. Sleep is only the thing that doesn't specify a group of something, whether it be a human being, or animal or thing. Only sleep doesn't come under this. That's why I have highlighted sleep. Now next is countable noun. Here also we were given certain words: water, banana, pencil, lamp, book, key. Except water, everything we can count. That's why water doesn't come under this. So it's the exceptional word that doesn't fit over here. So uncountable. Here also we were given wood, cloth, mango, ice, bread, dust. Mango and bread we can count. Except these two words, we cannot count rest words. That's why these two are these two do not fit into this group. Next comes number D. We were given certain words and we need to find out which doesn't come under feminine gender. So we were given sister, toe, queen, wizard, niece and mother. Obviously wizard doesn't come under this word, this group rather. Next comes masculine gender. So here also further male term, lion male term, emperor male term, bride. This is not a male term. Yes, if it had been groom, okay, but bride is it comes under feminine. That's why this is the means this word doesn't fit here. Next comes common. Here common gender. So here comes baby, bird, dancer, student, but daily and school, they do not come under this category. Okay. Next comes neuter gender. Then here we find wood, metal, mountain, flower, mother. Mother never can come under this group, so this word has been highlighted. Now next comes that we were given, we have come to know about compound nouns today, and we are here asked to form some compound nouns, and we were given certain words that those words were jumbled up. Now let us find out the compound noun. So with motor, obviously from B column we can take cycle, so motorcycle. Next comes glow. With glow we can definitely take warm. With arm we can definitely take chair. With rain we will definitely take fall. With black obviously we are going to take board, and with police man. Okay. I hope, I know that all of you have done all the answers correctly. Still as I cannot I cannot have the answers face to face, so in this way only we need to do, but I have the confidence that you all have done the answers correctly. Now let us see the syllable part we have come to know today. So here also we were given certain words: counter, golden, sea, clustering, somebody, sensation and free, and we need to find out syllables and number of syllables. Also we need to write down. So counter, it was there, it was already done for us. From golden we will be doing, so golden, the word gold, then den, golden. So here we find 2 syllables. See, with one simple stroke we can utter the word, so obviously it's one of 1 syllable. Clustering, clustering. So with 3 syllables, with 3 stroke we utter the word, so it comes under 3 syllables. Somebody, somebody. So somebody, with 3 stroke we utter the word, so it comes under 3 syllables. Sensation, yes. So sensation, when I utter the word you all can understand, with 3 stroke I have uttered the word, it comes under 3 syllables. Free, like see, free. With 1 simple stroke we can utter the word, so definitely it comes under 1 syllable. Now last one, we were asked to form some compound noun, and as we have come to know about like this only: noun plus noun, adjective plus noun, verb plus noun, noun plus verb. One more I have added over here in order to see whether you all can do it by yourself or not, that is preposition plus noun. So here noun plus noun, here the answer may vary. I know I will be having 200 types of answers, right? So but as for example, I have written over here 2 words. I know you all have written many, which I am going to check when our school will reopen and we will again meet, right? So let us see noun plus noun, that is toothpaste, wallpaper. Adjective plus noun, black, that is adjective, board, blackboard. Fast food, you all are, maximum of you are fond of that, which is not good for health, right? Let us come to the next one, verb plus noun, swimming, pool. You all have not gone for a long time, no? So here also washing machine, noun plus verb. It can be haircut, it can be sunshine. We need some sunshine, yes? Okay. Now preposition plus noun, that is under. Under is preposition, ground, underground or underworld. So here I told you the answer may vary over here because we are free to form words over here. So I hope you all have done this, and I hope that you all have written a variety of words over here, and I will be eagerly waiting for those words. Till then I want all of you to stay fit, to remain at your home and to do your work properly. And along with that, I would let you know that we have completed our pre-half yearly unit test portion. Still, I will be focusing on the vacation part in my next class, because that time I was unable to upload the videos. So I will be trying to highlight on that particular poem. Till then, you all must carry on your work. You all must carry on your study related work. Okay. So stay fit and do your works properly. Thank you.